done 110,000 kilometers and still runs smoother than your grandparents. You're a Japanese CEO. Actually, you know what? You're a Japanese Yakuza mob boss. Okay, damn, he already knows where to go to. There you go. This is my 1997 Infiniti Q45 slash Nissan CIMA slash Nissan Cedric slash Nissan, well, there's a bunch of names. Anyways, this is my Nissan CIMA slash Infiniti Q45. And today I'm going to be reviewing it and showing you its quirks and features. And at the end of the video, we're going to give you a Ruel score. So let's get into it. Alright guys, before we start off, one thing I miss from cars from this generation is that sound. That whole mechanical lock and that sound. You know, and we all love that one sound that comes with the G-Wagon. This ain't no G-Wagon, but, you know, it's got that sound from the era. Anyways, we're here in the Nissan CIMA slash Infiniti Q45. I really don't know what the hell this is. It has Nissan badges inside, but then it's got Infiniti Q45 badges outside. So we're just gonna go with Infiniti. We're just gonna go with Q45, okay, for now. I'm leaning more towards the CIMA. So you know what CIMA means? It's spelled C-I-M-A. What do you think is just the word?
I thought it was C-M-A.
It's not to be confused with the, you know, the show in America. But this is a Nissan CIMA, C-I-M-A. Japanese people are really, really fond of naming their cars, back in the 90s especially, naming their cars after royalty, you know, like Toyota has the Crown, the Corona, the bunch of other names, you know, and they always, and you know, Crown obviously means a crown, and the Corona is obviously something that's crown shaped, like, can I even say that anymore on here? Okay, World doesn't want to give you an answer, and then we get demonetized. Like, bro, 2 weeks later he's gonna be like, bro, you said that word. So, you know, like the Corona, and then you know, Nissan is like that as well. You know, it's obviously Japanese, and they named this car the CIMA. You know, this replaced the Nissan President. It didn't replace it, but I think it did for a few years. I'm not sure. The thing is, researching on these cars is so difficult because a lot of the information. What?
Random guy jogging.
Well, that's what people do. I mean, it's early, you know. We wake up early here at Horsepower Cartel. No sleep. Team no sleep. Yeah. Although I should be with him jogging right now. But anyways, the thing is, researching with these cars, you know, everything, information's all over the place. So you don't really know what you're... Trust me, man. When he messaged me last night, I was telling you I was researching this car.
5 o'clock in the morning.
It's because I just couldn't figure it out. It's just all over the place. Some people say it replaced this president. Some people say it was there during the same time as the Nissan president. But I think I'm going to go with the Nissan president was there. So do you know the Toyota Century, the car that has a V12? You know, so the Nissan president competed with that. These cars were the S-Class of this, you know, the Japanese cars. Okay? You can say this is the S-Class of its generation, a 97, competed with the W140. Believe it or not, you know the W221 S-Class?
Yeah.
That's actually, guess how long that is? Okay, would you say the W140 and the 221 is longer than this?
140, actually no, this is longer.
That's what she said. Do you think though, the W140 and the short wheelbase 221 are actually slightly longer than this. This is 199 inches. The 221 is 200 inches, and then the 140 is 140 inches. Now this is a 221 short wheelbase, not the long wheelbase. I looked it up. It's the internet. Can't be wrong. But anyways, believe it or not, so just imagine this is how long it was. For some reason, I still feel like the S-Class has better legroom. This, you know, being a Japanese car, it has a little leg room. You have to like move the seats up and stuff to get the proper leg room, but it's not that bad. You know, with me driving and someone sitting in the back, I doubt that's gonna happen. But you know, this car was chauffeur driven for Yakuza mob bosses and big CEOs for this company. So Nissan. Yeah, let's get into it. This car was, I guess you could say, the Y33 platform. And this platform shared it with a lot of cars. This platform was shared with a lot of cars that Nissan had. You know, it had the Nissan CIMA, obviously. You know, Infiniti Q45, but Nissan CIMA, Nissan Leopard, and the Nissan Cedric. I don't know why they had a car named Leopard. But anyways, I completely forgot. So when I was getting to it, you know, Japanese people, they love naming cars after royalty. So you saw that emblem up front? That's actually supposed to be... So CIMA means a wreath. You know what the wreath is like? You know, a Christmas wreath. You put it on your door during Christmas time. A wreath. Yeah. So basically, it's a type of wreath that the Romans used back in the day. The Greek used. Sorry, not the Romans. The Greek used back in the day. Well, you know, you see like old Greek cartoons or whatever. You know, anything Greek related from back in the day. They had that stuff on their head, like a little crown, but it's made out of leaf.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's what a CIMA is. That's what a CIMA is. That's a CIMA, CIMA, not SEMA, CIMA. That's what a CIMA is. Like I said, they love to throw in their subliminal messages when it came to like, oh, we're gonna name our car to do something with royalty. But anyways, yeah, that's it. So see you guys in another episode. No, I'm kidding. There's a lot more. This car has so many features. Obviously, quirks as well. A lot of quirks, more quirks than features. Oh my god, this is sounding like a Doug DeMuro video. Let's get into it. 4-speed automatic with overdrive. Wait, does it have overdrive? It does have overdrive. 266 horsepower, 278 foot-pounds of torque coming out from a V8 4.1. Now you're probably asking me, why did they call it a Q45? Why did they call it a Q41? I don't know. Ask Nissan. They rounded it up. You know, they could have called it a Q40. But then, you know, it's 0.1 liters more than a 4.0, so they're just like, okay, let's just round it up to the next number, Q45. So this is a 4.1 V8, like I said, makes 266 horsepower and 270 foot-pounds of torque, which is not bad for its era. And I drive this thing, and I never thought it had less power. I think it's pretty punchy enough for what it is. And guess what, Ruel?
What?
I don't know if you've guessed it, but this is a rear-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a rear-wheel drive. A lot of these long, big-body sedans, like the LS400, remember all the LS400? This actually competed with it. Believe it or not, the LS400 is just slightly smaller than this. Because remember, you will see the LS400, like, damn, that's a long car. That's 196 inches. This is 199 inches. So 3 inches. I mean, 3 inches doesn't seem a lot, but when it comes to cars and other things, 3 inches is a big deal. I gotta watch what he says. It's a kid's channel. Anyways, and then the long wheelbase S-Class and the 221 is 205 inches, so only 6 inches longer than... Okay, we need to stop talking about inches and get into the car. So, yeah, let's start this baby up and go through its features. Believe it or not, this car needed an alternator, and my local mechanic was able to source one, because all these cars actually, you know, have part numbers that match with other cars as well. So it was easy to get this part number. Now the reason why I'm mentioning this is because I am planning to sell this car. It is for sale. Okay, before anyone asks how much, I'm quoting 6 lakhs for it. It's MH registered. It's done 110,000 kilometers, and it still runs smoother than your grandparents. So hit me up if you want it. No offense to your grandparents, you know. My grandpa's definitely smoother than this. He's 80. You see my grandpa, bro?
No.
He's like 88, yo. That guy's in better shape than both of us. Anyways, especially this car. But it's got a little, you know, nicks here and there. It's got this little... I would replace the steering wheel if I bought this. This thing's ugly as hell. I don't know what the hell the previous owner did. But believe it or not, this is Nissan's first car with laser cruise control. What we get, you know, in the newer Mercedeses, Nissan had it since '97. So laser cruise control. How cool is that? Japanese. There you go, Ruel. You know what you're talking about. Climate control. It's not dual zone. It's a single zone climate control. It usually comes with a screen with navigation and everything. I don't know what happened with this. I think this one came with just the normal CD changer and your radio. No cassette player, unfortunately. Over here you can see he's got a bunch of coin holders. We got 2 coin holders here. It's got a button over here for I don't know what. Oh, this button over here below the coin holders is to turn off the heated seats in the back. So we'll get to that. I actually thought we had heated seats in the front, but we don't, because the Japanese didn't really care about the chauffeur, and they said that they, like, you know, in the S-Class, they will give you features. They'll give you features for, like, the driver as well, right?
Yeah.
Like, the S-Class has massaging seats in the front.
Yeah, for the new ones at least.
But the Japanese don't care. They're like, you know, everything we're going to put in the back. And maybe it's to do with cost cutting. Maybe it's to do with them not just giving an F about the driver. Over here, you got a button over here. It says power and auto. And I guess when it's an auto, it shifts automatically. Then I guess you put in power, that's your sport mode, I guess. And yeah, there's not much to talk about up here. Big armrest over here with a bunch of, I don't even know what this is. Some crap. And you got your little 12-volt socket over here.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even know. This is my first time opening this.
Open this, open this.
This side opens too, just like the S-Class. It's the Japanese S-Class. Over here, we got another 12-volt you got your cigarette lighter, your 12-volt socket, and your ashtray. You know, Japanese, one thing they didn't skip out on is ashtrays. Now, this car, as you can see, is wrapped around with a lot of wood. And it's not real wood, it's plastic wood. But it's still, you know, luxury. It's still luxurious. Makes you feel like you're in the Japanese S-Class. It's got a power adjustment on the steering wheel. It's got traction control, standard. Okay, mine, it doesn't want to work. It just stays on the whole time. And, you know, power mirrors, you can fold the mirrors, power. Mine don't work though. The mirrors work, like you fold it, you can control the mirrors power wise. Kind of, yeah, it works. Yep, it works. So the mirrors you can control power wise, but it doesn't fold. Like, if you buy this car, you can fix it and, you know, make your power folding wheels or whatever. It's got memory seats as well in the front. 2 settings, 1 and 2. 2 things you could save. What else? It's got cruise control, like I mentioned, but it's not. This one's not laser. This one's just regular cruise control. I think laser cruise control was an option. To turn on the cruise control, you actually have to hit a button over here on the side. And yeah, there's no volume buttons on this. I don't think so. Oh, is there? Oh yeah, there is. There is volume buttons right here. As you can see, turn the volumes over here, and then you turn your. Let's see if it works. Okay, these buttons don't work anymore, so you fix it when you buy the car. Now, I noticed in the climate control and the AC settings, you have a bunch of buttons. I don't even know what that is. I don't know if someone wants to help me out. We have, I guess it's your rear AC. That makes sense. Mode, obviously. I don't know what A and B is. I guess it's ambience. I don't know what AP stands for. AP Dylan. And then you have your regular stuff over here. And then there's high and low. AP, high and low. I don't know what that is. Look at that, baby. It starts right up. Okay, AP's. Oh, okay. AP is actually AC in the back. There's actually a big vent in the back, and it blows air with the aircon system, which is really cool because when you're sitting in the back, you can actually feel the cold air on you. So, well, why don't we hop in the back? How about you hop in the back, and then I'll show you the cool features.
Okay.
Okay, so Ruel was sitting here, and now he left because he got pissed off that I was talking about his work ethics. Anyways, I'm kidding. He's right here. Ruel's in the back. He was sitting here. The seat's not adjusted. As you can see, he has his leg room in the front and his gangster lean out here. But look at the leg room in the back now.
That's pretty good.
You see there's like a, oh shit, handlebar to grab onto as well. Now, Ruel, just picture yourself. Close your eyes. You're a Japanese CEO. Actually, you know what? You're a Japanese Yakuza mob boss. Okay. Damn, he already knows where to go to. Okay. Ruel's a Japanese mob boss. Just everyone pretend he's Ruel, Yakuza mob boss. Okay? You're on your way to work or whatever, money laundering, whatever you're doing. You actually done money laundering and done your crime, you know. So you want to, you know, long day at the crime.
Coffee's missing.
Ruel, this is a freaking, you're Yakuza. You drink probably whiskey or something. I don't know what they drink. You know, probably one of those expensive whiskeys. Yamazaki. Chill. We'll get to those features later. Hold on. Just picture yourself, you're a Yakuza crime boss, okay? You had a very long day, so you're going to come home. You're going to come back, and you're going home right now. You want to move the seat ahead, so you can press that right there.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Seat's going forward. And Yakuza crime boss is happy. And then obviously if you want to move it forward, that's for the, you know, the backrest, and then you can actually move it forward as well. Check it out. And then look at the leg room here. Look at Ruel. He looks like he's sitting in an Emirates first class lounge. And by the way, you're Japanese, so they actually don't wear shoes in the car or something. I'm pretty sure, like, they have like some etiquette where they take the shoes off, and the driver comes and puts it in the trunk of the car. And actually, move out of the way. Actually, no, it's okay. It's okay. You can leave it there. You can leave it there. So, you know, Japanese crime boss. Look at Ruel. Damn, my feet stink. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, you want to go ahead and pull that latch down over there, buddy? Actually, wait. Before you do that, let's get your seat. Actually, no. You can see over there. It's a cold day in Japan, in Tokyo, or wherever you are.
It's cold in Bombay.
It's cold in Bombay. So let's get the heated seats going. Hold on. That's your high. So you can adjust it, you know, high and low. That is not for your... That's for the next feature I'm going to show you. So go ahead and turn off the heated seats. We don't need that. Now, you can go ahead and drop this. Right here. You see the latch? Pull it down. Pull it. Pull it up. There you go. Guys, look. Yakuza mob boss chilling in the back. How does it feel?
Wow, it's crazy.
And go ahead and recline it, sir. Oh, you gotta press it hard. Press it hard, the forward button. Oh, there you go, yeah.
Whoa.
I don't know. Yeah, keep going. That's it. Look at this guy.
Bro.
You want to go to Goa?
Yeah, let's go.
Look at this guy lounging in the back. Look at him. What would you rate this? Oh, wait, we're not over. It's not over yet. Move your stuff out of the way. Here, pick up the armrest. Massage seats, baby.
Whoa.
You feel it?
Yeah.
You got your wireless charger back there too? I'm kidding. It's 1997, bro. They didn't even know what cell phones were back
There's
then.
no iPhone though.
And of course, you got your own personal ashtray. You got one on that side as well.
Japanese don't litter.
Because Japanese don't litter. Well, okay. We're all throwing shots at me early in the morning. How's your massage?
Pretty good.
And you have the other button as well next to it. No, on the other side. Up and down.
What's this?
That's for your headdress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the headdress goes up and down. It works. How cool is that? Alright, enough's enough. Let's get out of here and get back to shooting the rest of this car.
Wow, it shuts so fast, like instant. It's like instant like this.
Just like my relationships. And of course, you have your climate control back here as well. Roll, you want to go ahead and turn on, press on over there. So you have different features over there. Mode. It has, press AP.
AP.
I'll press it from here. AC in the back.
Oh.
That's so cool, right?
Cold breeze. Huh?
Cold breeze from the back for your head. Who would have thought? Like, the Japanese were like, yo, we're just going to add...
I started from here.
Yeah, I know. And then you have your radio controls as well from there. Let's see if it works. The volume. Hit the volume button. Okay, that doesn't work. You're Japanese mob boss. You don't listen to the radio. You had enough listening of people getting tortured and families that you're taking money from. So, let's get you back now. You want to come back to Earth, Royal? Back to Mumbai. Put your seat up. Let's see the reclining. Oh, it's got a cup holder over here as well.
Yeah.
Cup holder. Not big enough for Ruel's McDonald's iced coffee, but it's pretty big enough.
Decent.
Alright, let's get you back up, reclined, and back to reality.
It's a reality.
Because you're not a Yakuza mob boss.
Yeah, I don't kill anyone or torture
You're a Catholic mob boss. Shut up. How convenient is that? Now, no. I'll show them. Now you want to bring everything back to normal? You just hit this. There's a button over here that says rear seat returns.
Oh,
Check
there's
it
one
out.
button.
Why don't you recline your seat back before you get your foot crushed? There you go. Look at that. As quick as it comes down, it goes up as well.
That's pretty fast. I honestly feel like new cars also don't go.
I know, right? Okay, the rear seat button doesn't work, but you can adjust it from here back to normal. So Ruel pointed out this is actually an aftermarket head unit. It looks OEM, which is pretty cool, and that's why it doesn't work with the OEM controls.
Yeah, only the
over here.
volume button don't work. Otherwise, it felt like everything else is working.
Everything else works. So hear that, guys? Go ahead, hit up CarPlug, buy this car. Everything works. By the way, I must mention, when I first drove this car, when I first came back from the workshop, I was trying to get gas, and I didn't even know how to open the fuel tank. So there's actually a button here for the trunk and your fuel release switch for your fuel cap. It's right here. And I almost broke my fuel cap trying to figure it out. So, Roel, how was your experience in the back?
Pretty good. Very comfy.
Very comfy? I'm going to give this back to you. As you can see in the beginning of the video, when I was taking the car out, when it was parked in front of the LX, it literally blew my mind on how great the turning radius is on this car. And that's another thing I want to mention, that, you know, the Japanese really, you know, wanted, like I said, mob bosses needed. They needed cars that are really, you know, agile and easy to get out of places, I guess, if, you know, things went down. Driving the car, Roel, what do you think about the ride quality?
It's comfy, it's quiet also. It's pretty isolated.
It's pretty quiet, minus the struts that are blown in the back. So if you do buy this car, I'm going to tell you straight up, this car needs rear shocks in the back. You can hear them doing the dance. Yeah, I mean, other than that, the car is so smooth. The transmission shifts smooth, even though this got 110,000 kilometers. See, the thing is, everyone's like, oh, the speedometer doesn't work, by the way. That could be a wheel speed sensor, could be some issue. I don't know, I don't care. That's your problem if you buy this car, but it's not a big deal. RPM meter works. What's up with speedometers not working on my cars?
Evil.
My JDM cars. Anyways, yeah, the speedometer doesn't work. Oh no, now it's working. Now it's working. I guess, like I said, I don't use this car that often, so a lot of things are stuck maybe. And what are these kids running to? Kids are weird. Don't do drugs, kids. Stay in school. You know, like I said, if you buy this car, you would have to replace the rear struts. I'll just go ahead and do all the suspension work anyways on it. I think I got new control arms and stuff for it. It needs new shocks. Bushings are new on it as well. It just needs new rear shocks, and other than that, it rides like a dream. Smoother than the LS400. I feel like it's smoother than the LS400, only because the LS400 sat so low that you actually felt like you were sitting on the ground, and you felt literally everything. Where this is like, your ride height's a little more. Believe it or not, this car was actually designed by a guy who was an architect for GM or something. I was reading into it, it was crazy. I forgot his name, but some Japanese guy. In the 70s, he was designing metro stations for GM. Yeah, something crazy like that. Like, I don't even know, something weird. He was designing trams for GM, but this is the only car he's designed ever. And I don't know, like, he's done a good job. What do you think, Roel?
Yeah, pretty nice.
Pretty good, right? Yeah, right now, we're just gonna head to breakfast. Hope you guys enjoyed that review of my Nissan CIMA / Infiniti Q45 / Nissan Leopard / Nissan Cedric / Y33 platform. This is the CIMA Q45.
I wish everyone Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
By the way, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you guys are celebrating.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays in general. Happy New Year's, because I don't think we're going to be shooting anything after this. We'll probably see you next year. I'm selling this car, so hit me up if you guys are interested. It's got 110,000 kilometers. It's MH registered. The papers are not up to date. Don't ask me, oh, is the papers valid? No, they're not valid. You need to get it renewed, and it is renewable. I'll hit you up with my RTO guy. He'll do all the paperwork necessary, get it done for you, and he's a very legit guy. He just did my Evo, he did my M3, he did my Land Cruiser, he did the S-Class, you know, so it's all legit. He's a legit guy, so hit him up, and everything will be okay. And yeah, this car rides pretty good, man. I should start dealing this thing. This thing's riding, like, touch wood. Like, this thing's riding so good. Like, honestly. Every time I go to sell a car, I start falling in love with it. And that's 100% my fault. And it always runs good, doesn't give me any problems, touch wood, you know. Don't want this thing turning off on me. Not that it will, you know, like I said, even if it does, parts are available locally, so you guys don't need to worry about it. And your trusted mechanic, you know, like someone who could work on this. You can't go to your local mechanic who works on, you know, Marutis and I don't know, like Hyundais and stuff, you know. Like, you have to go to a legit mechanic who works on imported cars and knows what he's doing, and you should be fine. So like, subscribe, and share, And oh, by the way, we gotta give this car a Ruel score. Ruel, what would you score this from 0 to 69? What would you score this?
0 to 69.
Yeah, 0 to 69.
I think a pretty good 50.
50, not bad. So we're gonna do this new thing. It's gonna call the Ruel score 0 to 69. We're gonna put it up there. Actually, I'm just gonna ask you for comfort, what would you rate it? 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Would you rate it?
Yeah, I think a 7.
7. All right. What about quirks and features?
Oh, for that, definitely a 8 or 9.
9. You gotta pick one. 9.
9, yeah.
9.
Because like for back then, all these things like.
And then I guess like history about this car, like the heritage and how this name of the car was created. What would you rate it? I don't even know if you can score that thing. Anyways, it's still not gonna equal 69. You give it 50 points. Let's remember that. We're gonna have a chart. We're gonna start giving Ruel point systems to every car that we review now. So yeah, stay tuned. Like, subscribe, and share. Just go ahead and like this video right now as you're watching it.
Yeah,
literally
60,000.
60,000 subscribers. We're almost there.
4,000.
This year, 2022, I promise you, if we do not hit 100,000, we're gonna quit YouTube.
Yeah,
I promise you.
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense for us financially. You know, I'm only getting older. I'm not getting any younger. If we don't hit 100,000, or at least close to 100,000.
No, 100 at least.
Okay, 100,000. We're all set. That's it. If we don't hit 100,000, that's it. Finito. Horsepower Cartel is just gonna be one for the books. Okay, I'm telling you guys right now. So if you have to make fake accounts. Go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, guys. And comment below what you guys thought about this video. Comment below on what you would rate it out of 69. Also want to thank you guys for supporting us. Well,
it's been a good year.
I want to thank you for putting up with my shit. And I know you want to thank me for putting up with your shit as well. But you don't want to. See you guys soon on another episode. And once again, Happy New Year's.